Baby, not a White House hating, trying to wash us away like we not on a map. Wait, have you heard the latest? They saying that you gotta have paper if you're trying to come back. Niggas thinking it's a rap, see, we can't hustle and they trap, we ain't from Nah, it's them dead bodies, them lost houses. The mayor say don't worry about it, and the children have been scorned. No one's here to care about them. And that shout to all the rappers that helped out. Yeah, we like to take all of y'all for president. When you see the Confederate flag, you know what it is. A white cracker motherfucker that probably voted for him. And no, he ain't gonna drop no dollars, but he do drop bombs. R.I.P. Tigers, he died in the storm. Fuck President Georgia Bush. See us in your city, man. Give us a pound, cause if a nigga still moving, then he holding it down. I had 2 jacks, but lost both them bit. Cheers, I'm from N.O. The N.O. Yeah. We from a town where everybody drowned in, everybody died, but baby, I'm still praying with you. Everybody cried, but ain't nobody tried. There's no doubt on my mind, it was Bush. We from a town where everybody drowned in, everybody died, but baby, I'm still praying with you. Everybody crying, but ain't nobody trying. There's no doubt on my mind, it was Bush.
Oh yeah. You thought we was done?
Fuck it.
Nah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, money, get $1 in a dick. Weezy baby, that crack motherfucker, get a fix. Got money out the ass, no homo, but I'm rich. About the
Gangsta grills.
money, get $1 in a dick. Weezy baby, that crack motherfucker, get a fix. Got money out the ass, no homo, but I'm rich. About the
Gangsta grills.
Money, get $1 in a dick. Weezy baby, that crack motherfucker, get a fix. Got money out the ass, no homo, but I'm rich. About to go get surgery and put some diamonds in my wrist. Yes, yep. I'm a motherfucking trip. I'm a trip to Japan to buy some brand new shit. 900 to a grand, get you 28 grams. If you talking about bricks, I'm the interstate man. And the women say, damn, the niggas don't say a damn thing. Boy, I bet that shot it make you bounce like a bed spring. Walking a thin line, gotta defend mine. And with no pen, I'm sorta like a bomb boom. Young tune, yeah, that's for my people. Call me 50,000 for the cost, trying to keep the reaper off me. I drink a lot of syrup, bitches say I'm sleepwalking. Big money for the grill, so I'm never cheap talking. Yeah, keep talking and the flame leap off the hip and keep sparking. Pap, sleep softly. Yeah, nap, sack 3-4. It's like fuck another nigga, just don't be the target. Young New Orleans nigga, just don't be retarded. We done lost everything, and you looking like a bargain. Purple weed, purple drink, purple heart sergeant. I'm the best rapper in the game.
All right. But he ain't gonna be at the Super Bowl. And I just realized he can't be at the Super Bowl though, because Kendrick gonna be, Kendrick dissed Drake. That's the reason why Kendrick is at the Super Bowl. There's some politics going now, but all right, man. Who won this debate? That's the question. I got my opinion, and it might not be a popular opinion. Who won this debate? I think she won, man. Because why was he talking about dogs and cats? And that was because look, this my point. You gotta prove that though. You just can't be saying shit nowadays. We got the internet. It's been 8 years since you won a election, so you might not know. We got the internet. We gonna check this shit. Okay, look. If 1 or 2 Haitians then skint the cat and ate it, just a crazy ass Haitian. I don't think you can't blame the whole. This is where they call you racist at, because you take one incident and then you condemn the whole people for it. Yeah, that's fucking right. Donald, bruh. It's like right there for you take it, man. Just right there. But I was telling y'all, man, I've been saying this. She gonna win this shit, bro. It is a wrap. I'm almost like book it. booked this shit after the 49ers in the Jets game. Donald Trump from New York. She from the Bay Area, San Francisco. All the teams that's Democrat is they whooped ass. They let you know what's gonna happen before it happens. All right, let's take a little look at this.
Thank you.
Some highlights from the debate.
Welcome to you both. It's wonderful.
Kamala Harris.
Okay, so this was a little weird right here because she come out and immediately try to shake his hand. Like he didn't get around to the podium yet, and she's already trying to shake his hand. She's trying to measure up to him. That's what's really going on. And when they do the split screen, you're gonna see, even though Donald Trump is taller than her, they got him at the same height. And, you know, that was strategic too. Because really Donald Trump was facing the moderators and Kamala Harris. So it was already set up for him to lose. But you know, it is what it is. He went in there. Hey man, you gotta give it to Trump. He went in there. He knew what time it was. And he tried to wing it. But they was prepared for everything Trump, you know. He say the same shit that he say in the rallies. So they prepared to fight out it. Man, this was you're gonna hear somebody say Trump won the debate in the last 30 seconds. That's crazy. How long is this shit? Okay, the highlights is 5 minutes. I think that the debate was like an hour and 21 minutes. So for an hour and 19 minutes, she whooped his ass. And you're gonna say he won in the last 30 seconds. That makes no logical sense. I'm sorry. It is what it is. This is happening. I don't care how much y'all don't like it, how much y'all don't want it to happen. This shit is happening, bro. This is not it's never been an election. It's a selection. All right, let's go.
Harris. Let's have a good debate. Thank you.
Let's turn it up.
Welcome to you both. It's wonderful to have you. It's an honor to have you both here tonight.
I imagine and have actually a plan to build what I call an opportunity economy. Because here's the thing. We know that we have a shortage of homes and housing, and the cost of housing is too expensive for far too many people.
I had no inflation, virtually no inflation. They had the highest inflation perhaps in the history of our country because I've never seen a.
Okay, why are you rolling your eyes? Please tell me. Why are you rolling your eyes?
Just his voice.
Is it hearing that white voice or did he have? Okay, look. No matter how he delivers the message, right? The voice irritates you. But no matter how he delivers the message, is that true? Did he have lower inflation when he was president compared to now? The answer is yes. I'll answer for you.
Worst period of time, people can't go out and buy cereal or bacon or eggs or anything else. The people of our country.
It's not about that though. Motherfuckers is under a spell. She's already been picked to be the president. No matter what he says, he can tell the truth all he wants. They're gonna fight him and condemn him for telling the truth. This is they're letting you know this is how they feel about the truth. They will fight you for the American dream. You got to be asleep to be in the dream. It's so see-through.
Country are absolutely dying with what they've done.
And I'm going to actually do something really unusual, and I'm going to invite you to attend one of Donald Trump's rallies, because it's a really interesting thing to watch. You will see during the course of his rallies, he talks about fictional characters like Hannibal Lecter. He will talk about windmills cause cancer. And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom.
She was kicking. I'm sorry. She was whooping ass. Yeah. And I said she got to do good. I promise, before this debate happened yesterday, I said she got to do good. There's no way she can go in here and shit the bed. Piss the bed, whatever. And she went in there and she killed. and she won a lot of people. I'm gonna show you. She won a lot of people over. She was ready. He came in there and winged it. Then he said dogs and cats. It was a wrap. I wasn't paying no attention. I knew what time it was. I predicted. I said she gonna go. She gotta do good. And she went in there and she did great. She was like Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. She was calm and cool. But when she needed to land, she landed that shit. And then she rattled him so bad, this nigga said, they eating dogs and cats, all of them. The whole, you can't prove that Trump, you can't prove that all of them is eating dogs and cats. Maybe 1, 2, maybe 5. I don't know what's going on in Ohio. It is a little weird over there. But shout out to Ohio. But bro, you can't say they all eating dogs and cats. You watching too much Twitter. Get off of.
So she can't talk about that. People don't leave my rallies. We have the biggest rallies, the most incredible rallies in the history of politics. That's because people want to take their country back. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating.
That was fatality. That was the death blow right there. That did it right there. That's a wrap. This nigga said they eating the dog. Who gives up? Who? Trump. I'm sorry. Who cares though? Y'all don't got no insane asylums to put these people in no more. Shit. Yeah, people eat dogs and cats. They call Chinese people usually. But look, you ain't said shit then when you was at Mr. Child. Okay, whatever.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager.
It's a wrap. It is a wrap. I seen it coming too. He had the 59. He fucked up. But look, he don't got Steve Bannon no more. You need it ain't about Kamala. Whoever is the smart motherfucker behind her, the great marketer, he's gonna get her elected. Yeah. Trump, Steve Bannon got locked up. Steve Bannon was the evil genius behind Trump in 2016. He's locked up. He got locked up in July. So the shit Trump going out here, I'm just gonna wing it. This bitch don't know shit. Bruh, you can't do that, bruh. I'm just being real, man. If you want to win, you can't do that. All right. Let's keep it pushing.
There, he told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is
the people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from
but
television.
But the people on
taking
television
it from the city
saying
manager.
their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that.
For 52 years, they've been trying to get Roe v. Wade into the states. And through the genius and heart and strength of 6 Supreme Court justices, we were able to do that.
When Congress passes a bill to put back in place the protections of Roe v. Wade, as President of the United States, I will proudly sign it into law.
They have abortion in the 9th month. They even have, and you can look at the governor of West Virginia, the previous governor of West Virginia, not the current governor, who's doing an excellent job, but the governor before, he said the baby will be born and we will decide what to do with the baby. In other words, we'll execute the baby.
We're going to execute the baby after it's born, Trump. And then, look, the moderators pull out. They say, yeah, in no state you can do that. He just looking like a conspiracy theorist. He you know, and I'm a conspiracy theorist, so, you know, I fuck with Trump. But at the same time, if you're trying to be the president of the United States, you might need to chill out and just stick to the facts and stick to what people care about. No, Steve Bannon is gone. That's the reason why Trump became president in 2016. That's who they really want to lock up. They don't care about Trump. They know Trump is an idiot. I mean, everybody can just see it. Damn, that was stupid. When he said dogs and cats, I'm scrolling on the Book of Faces, and me, I'm not paying this no attention. That's probably was a sign right there that she was doing good, because it didn't get juicy until he said they eating dogs and cats. I said, dang, it was a wrap. It's a wrap.
That bill would have put more resources to allow us to prosecute transnational criminal organizations for trafficking in guns, drugs, and human beings. But you know what happened to that bill? Donald Trump got on the phone, called up some folks in Congress, and said, kill the bill. And you know why? Because he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
They allowed terrorists. They allowed common street.
I'm sorry, that was fired up. Instead of fixing the problem, he leave the problem there so I can run on it. And he do seem like the type that do that. I'm just, I know you a slick motherfucker, Trump, so it do make sense. It don't seem like she lying. So, yeah, this was bad for Trump, man. And I said she gonna have to have a hell of a night. She put up 50. She put up 50. She was Kevin Durant out in that motherfucker, like he was in Oakland.
Criminals. They allowed people to come in, drug dealers to come into our country, and they're now in the United States and told by their countries like Venezuela, don't ever come back or we're going to kill you.
I think this is so rich, coming from someone who has been prosecuted.
You made me pause it just now. That motherfucker that was down there, that's what Trump talk about.
Okay.
He was looking for trouble. All right. Anyway.
For national security crimes, economic crimes, election interference, has been found liable for sexual assault, and his next big court appearance is in November at his own criminal sentencing. What we know is that this war must end. It must end immediately, and the way it will end is we need a ceasefire deal and we need the hostages out. And so we will continue to work around the clock on that.
She hates Israel. She wouldn't even meet with Netanyahu when he went to Congress to make a very important speech. She refused to be there because she was at a sorority party of hers. She wanted to go to the sorority party.
It's all about the divine nine. That's another thing. That's another, because when the Bushes was in office, it was about skull and bones. Every president got their thing that they, they flag that they hold. And you go to your nearest, go to your local neighborhood motherfucking gas station and tell me Kamala Harris' nephew ain't in there running the. All right, but anyway.
Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away. So stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
Are you now acknowledging that you lost in 2020?
No, I don't acknowledge that at all.
But
I
you
said
did
that
say
sarcastically.
That.
You know that. It was said, we lost by a whisker. That was said sarcastically.
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people. So let's be clear about that. And clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that.
Stay up to date with this story and more.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Okay, now what are the women thinking? I got to know. I need a woman's opinion on this. I'm putting you on the spot right now. Now I'm just playing.
When is the next debate? Kamala did not convince me to vote for her tonight.
Miss Malama, at what point you gonna put us first? We done watched you, witnessed you put everybody else but us first. And using our taxpayer dollars, our money to put everybody else first. So at what point do we get put first? We gotta vote you in, and then on day one, you gonna put us first. Instead of showing us you gonna put us first right now, but we gotta vote for you first for you to put us first.
In this election, I actually have.
That don't sound like even trade to me, my love.
I don't know why y'all keep saying Kamala Harris ate him up. She won the debate. No, she didn't.
She did. She did. I'm sorry. But you know, you go ahead and say your piece though. I want to hear everybody.
Because 30% of voters say they don't know anything about Kamala Harris or her stances. And guess what? They still don't, because those moderators did a horrible job asking her the right questions.
They did a great job at their job, which was to make Kamala Harris look good. So you gotta know what you're going into before you go into it. Trump should have set up another debate on Fox News right after this one and lock her into that. I do this debate on ABC, you do this debate on Fox News, and then yeah, we could do it like that. But you see, Trump ain't got Steve Bannon, so Trump out here making bad moves
And giving her pushback on all her stances. And yes, Donald Trump could have done a better job on pushing her on all her beliefs too, but you know, he didn't know he had to debate 3 people. So go figure.
Yeah,
Dear Kamala Harris, you lying doghead. Hold up. Let me
Yeah, hold up. Wait a minute. Why she gotta be all that? Why are we so emotional about this about this damn election? What is going on? It's pulling at some heartstrings, huh? You know who I blame? You know who I blame. Where he at? This motherfucker right here. Came out in 2020. Just pissing women off. And now look, motherfucker. look what you did. She gonna deport your ass. Oh, she gonna deport your ass so quick. You stupid motherfucker. Boy, motherfucker think the spiritual world is a game, boy. You can't just. There's a reason why people don't mess with them. There's a reason why people say, "Hey, yo, leave them alone, man. Leave them alone. Do not mess with them."
fold this. You opened up that border to let them Venezuelans in here to take over our apartments. You gave them food stamps, cash, and promised them our housing. All for a vote that you still ain't gonna get. You couldn't get through 10 minutes of the debate without that stupid laugh.
Listen, everybody is not drinking the Kamala Kool-Aid. I hear people calling it Hillary 2.0. They gave.
I'm drinking it. I am drinking that Kamala Kool-Aid. That's Madam President right there.
They've heard the questions just like they handed the questions to Hillary back in 2016. And you had people calling out her scripted answers to the.
Why would they do that? Come on, wake the fuck up. Why would they give her the answers? It's all been good. Look back through history. It's all been rigged. All this shit is set the fuck up, bruh. This is coming to fruition. They wrote this shit a long time ago. Like Tupac in that Dave Chappelle skit. I wrote this shit a long time ago. Okay.
So it's just a matter of November 5 getting here.
Starting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, have them
There go a few more people's opinion about how the debate went. And we
sign an order, get the board together if you really want to do that. And I think he was really strong when he said, hey, look, all these promises that you're making, you're the vice president. Why don't you go ahead and do them now? The weakest part, I think, was when he said that he didn't have an answer for healthcare. He said that he has concepts. And I think he's weakest on that because realistically, there are no real answers for healthcare in this country that will mirror like a European system or like a Canadian system or any other system. We have privatized healthcare in this country. We're a free market society, and that actually is the answer to what we need for healthcare. It's better privatization. He also said some things back in 2016 in running up to the 2020 election, where he wanted to make sure that there was more opportunity across state lines, where you could, buy health insurance the same way that you buy car insurance. And that's really the answer to a better privatization of healthcare, is to just make sure that you have more options. And when you have more options, then the prices go down, because then you have more competition in the market. I also agree with Donnie. All of us lost tonight because ABC did not ask Trump Trump and Harris the hard questions on foreign policy. I don't even know what Kamala Harris's religion is. Is she Hindu? Was she the first Hindu president? And there's a lot of questions that weren't asked, and they'll never be asked on an ABC network. So we all lose because we don't really know who Kamala Harris is. And I'll land my plane there. Thanks again.
Thank you, dear. Now, yeah, this sister brought up a very good point. Because, yeah, usually Kamala, when you ask her a question, she's flustered and all this stuff, but she seemed overly polished. You know why she seemed overly polished? Because, look, ABC is on her side.
Yeah, she was overly polished because she prepared for the debate. I mean, I see what's going on YouTube. I see what it is. The hate Kamala train is real on YouTube. But you got to give it up when you got to give it up. But, man, and I'm saying that because I told you yesterday, she got to come through. I'm telling you, she the one. She the chosen one. Look at her face. I'm sorry. She is the chosen one, son. Thank you. Come again.
You know why she was so overly polished and she had these answers for everything that was almost being read like a script? You know why? You know good and well somebody probably got them questions to her ass in advance.
Duh.
You know good and well somebody probably got them questions. Somebody over at ABC. Ain't that right, Gabriel? Did somebody get them questions over there to Kamala in advance like they did Hillary back in the day? Somebody got them questions over there to her ass and had her prepared. Sounds like somebody slipped them questions over there too.
Guess what? Somebody want to debate me right now? I'm like, hey, yo, let me give me a couple days. Guess what? I need to prepare. I mean, come on. Donald Trump said, I'm going to just go out there and improvise this shit. Yeah. I'm going to go out there, freestyle it, dance like, what's the dude from What's Happening? Ain't going to dance like rerun. You can't do that, man. Too much on the line, bro. Gas prices, inflation, China. You want China taking over?
To her, and she already had everything prepared because the way she was talking, she was memorizing. Sound like she was trying to remember an answer that was already prepared. The way she was talking, it wasn't off the cuff at all. That sister who called made a very good point. What Kamala was doing, I'm like looking. I think I even tweeted like she's trying. Look like she's trying to remember her answers. She's trying to remember the answers to the questions that she already had preparations for, just like Hillary. We know.
And what is wrong with that? You ain't saying nothing ain't nothing wrong with that. You know a debate coming up, let me prepare for it. If I can whoop this motherfucker, that's what you do. Trump too cocky and arrogant to even try. This is the script. We watching it. We see it taking place. Come on, man. If you seen this shit, if you seen that this shit was gonna happen before it happened, I'm telling you. I was on the Book of Faces for a long time, but I'm telling you, I watched a little bit of it before I came in today. I've been trying to do my research. I've been doing my research, and from what I'm seeing is Kamala swayed a lot of motherfuckers, and a lot of people was like Kamala won that debate. And if you deny that, I'm looking at you a little side. I'm giving you the side eye today, because I don't see how you could call it for Trump. Trump Trump lost. That was a L. I'm sorry.
Oh, how they get down. They've done it before. So I don't put that past them. I don't put that past them giving that woman the questions early and having her prepare for those questions.
Yeah.
That's why they were giving her so many softball questions and grilling Trump. They never grilled Kamala. They never followed up. Oh, no, Kamala, Miss Harris, we're going to have to follow up. They didn't do that. They kept doing that with Trump. They kept, well, let's follow up. We need you to answer this again. It was that type of thing. Very interesting. Let's get military and vets, and let's get 777 afterwards. Military, hop on.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. I'm sorry. That happened so quick. Yes. Hi, everybody. Um, I really think that Trump won tonight because um, everything that was just said. I don't really think ABC was fair. It was all scripted.
Yeah.
Um, it Kamala Harris. The question came up at him. Why did he question her being black?
Right.
Um,
That's a trick question.
it,
You
it
know,
was. It
that's
was.
yeah.
It was.
Nah, I will admit that because they didn't ask her about that. They just asked him about it. No matter what he says, it's gonna be perceived as racist. So yeah, they put Trump in a lose right there. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fret about that.
Was. And then he was like, I don't care. I don't care. He kind of let it go, but then it was already kind of programmed for her to bring up the fives, which is old news. We heard that back in 16, but she was like, she was thrown off by it because she was already programmed to bring it up. She wasn't expecting him to kind of be like, I don't really care, and but then she had to say it. But what they should have done was ask her if she was black.
Right.
That would have ended the whole debate.
Right.
I agree with that.
you know, and they let her go on with the fives and how he did the fives, and I think that. And then they did not follow up with her to ask her, well, do you want to address this now in front of the country to end this? Are you black? I mean,
Say that word. Man, that was crazy. Because I wanted her to say it, and she won't. She ignore that shit. She dies that shit like Maurice Jones, Joseph Adai, Maurice Claret.
it's not, or she could be multi-race. It's okay,
Right.
but she
Who
could
gives
have
a fuck?
answered it and just ended it right then and there.
Right. But the name of the game is for them. Us with that. Because Kamala never publicly says that she's black. They get the Democratic shills to do all that stuff for her. So she gets to be racially androgynous. So she doesn't really commit to any racial identity. She plays we're all the same people and we shouldn't be divisive, okay? But I do make greens in a bathtub and I'm a twerk. So they do this little goofy.
So look, it's the only thing I need your opinion on. Would you eat some greens made out the bathtub? Okay, all right. That's all I need to know. She said no. You got toenails and you got. Let me find. Motherfucker said, "Let me find out." You cleaned your greens in your nasty ass tub. Oh nah, shit. That's why I don't even drink wine. Fucking with nobody's feet. Kamala up here talking about. Then she said she fried a bacon. They said, "What you put in there? Turkey necks? What you put in your collard greens?" She said bacon. She said bacon.
That's her last resort.
Yeah, that's some shit you make for the kids. Okay, all right, we on the same page. Put some, but she said that she making this for. She gotta make so much. This is like for an event. She gotta make so much. She cleaned them in the bathtub and put bacon in the motherfuckers.
The gaslighting game. And when you say, hey, what's all of this stuff? What is this? Oh, you guys are being divisive by asking about her fake black identity that she's trying to cosplay. Let's 777, hop on.
Okay, hey you guys. So I'ma say Kamala. I feel like Kamala won. And one, I want to know how can one ever be overly prepared for a debate? Any debate
That's facts.
That
with
sounds like I gave them the questions beforehand, which they were not supposed to do. But it sounds like the way she was answering and the way they were asking the questions, it sounds like one of those situations with Hillary Clinton again, where they gave the questions in advance. That's what it felt like.
What it felt like was Trump thought this debate was going to be like him debating Biden. He thought it was going to be an easy win because Biden was also another candidate who wasn't qualified for the position to become president. He didn't think that Kamala would be able to actually go toe to toe with him in the field. And I feel like
Hold on, sweetie. Hold on. Because really the moderators were battling Trump harder than Kamala. It was the moderators he was really going against. Kamala wasn't really hitting him with nothing. What did Kamala hit him with that the moderators weren't really hitting Trump with? They were the ones that were hitting him with the BS. But go ahead, dear.
Well, probably because Trump was saying a lot of BS. The first thing he came off his mic and said was,
Kamala said, "You talk about crime, and you up here got 34 criminal cases. You fight, you on trial every day." Nah, Kamala. I'm trying to be unbiased as possible. I'm straight down the middle as possible. My nephew a judge. He only 13, but you ask him, he he bet me on some. We watching one of them judge shows. He's like, "I bet you the plaintiff win." I bet you $10. You know the plaintiff won. I'm like, shit. I was like, "You already watched this, man. I ain't giving you no money." Well, yeah, I play everything down the middle, man. I'm just saying. I think she won.
the immigrants are eating the cats. It's like, sir, he came on there unserious, okay? And then he mentioned how a woman can give birth and terminate a baby. It's like, sir, you didn't prepare for this debate. This woman prepared for the debate, and it showed. Now, I will say the last lady that just spoke, she made a great point. It would have been great for them to ask her if she was black, because that would have shook the tables. That would have broke the internet if they would have asked her that question, and her answer would have broke the internet. Her answer would have basically, it probably would have made Trump win the debate, depending on her answer. So I will say that. But overall,
what would she say though? She can't lie. You can't be the president and be black. Newsflash. Like, I'm just saying. It's a dude named Truth Unedited. He's a Christian channel. He's a big time YouTuber, right? And he did a whole docu series about you ain't black. I said it's crazy. It's been a whole lot of. I wanted to talk about antennas and shit. Then I turn on Black Magic 363, and they up there talk about signals and antennas. I'm like, this is crazy. And all I'm saying is everybody on the same vibe. I'm saying everybody on the same vibe. I'm not saying nobody stealing from nobody. I'm just saying it's crazy. I ain't looked at Truth Unedited channel in a minute. But I went and looked at it. He did a whole like 13-part series about how you ain't black and how you should not use the word black. I'm like, that's crazy. That's all I've been talking about for like 2 months. Okay, my bad. All right. But I'm saying he can't be president and be black. So if she sit up here and say, "Yeah, I'm black," like it's a wrap. She know not to say that because you can't be president. I'm sorry, you can't be president and be black. A black person is a Christian slave. At the end of the day, that's what it means. Huh? I need
Kamala was
2 more
prepared
Kamalas.
and she's qualified for the position. So that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
And I'll drop.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Thank you so much, dear.
You're welcome.
I don't know if she's qualified for the position. I don't know. Watching. Let me see. Watching anonymously. No name media. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, Tyreek,
How
2
you-
points on. I'm good, family. 2 points I want to make. One I wanted to make yesterday on your last video. I mean, not video, but your Twitter space yesterday and today. So, I'm gonna start with today with the debate. It became very obvious to me, at least me. I can't speak for nobody else. They were not debating against each other. They would debate against the American people.
Mm-hmm.
Who can be the biggest fucking liar? Because Trump, only thing Trump had to ever say was, "You're the vice president right now." That's all he had to say the whole fucking debate.
Well, he said that at the end.
Well, yeah, sure, at the end, but I mean, he was making some dumbass points, bro.
And that's why they saying Trump won because at the end he did say, "You the vice president right now. You could go do that shit right now. You could go wake Biden up right now," assuming that Biden is asleep, which is hilarious. But he's like, "Go wake Biden up right now and go close down the borders." You won't do it. That's where everybody's saying. I mean, not everybody, but the few people saying that Trump won. That's when they saying he won. The last 30 seconds, he pulled out a buzzer beater. Nah, man, it don't work like that.
No Kamala, bro. We on the ground roots know Kamala record. He ain't got that virus to tell him how dirty she is, how unqualified she is. First of all, she shouldn't have been the president nominee running up because she wasn't elected. That right there was a talking point for him to say nobody elected you to even run for the good Democratic ticket. That's a threat against democracy right there. So when you sit up here and tell American people, you for democracy, you for everybody, you became the president nominee outside of the democracy structure.
Yes, indeed.
So the fact that people didn't vote for her in 2020 tells you something. We don't want you. They don't want you.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much, brother. Let's get the countess.
Hi, thank you very much. For me, the biggest moment was that she said, like, she basically played in Americans' faces when she said that she has created her green industry policies have created jobs in factories overseas. I think that is one of the biggest moments that I don't know if anyone really noticed that. She has shown tonight how much she cares about America. And that's outside of race, even though I think she's the worst thing that could happen to Black Americans as a president. But the fact that she said out of her own mouth that she created jobs for people who was not even here, and also that you have the statistic that her administration has created 3 jobs for immigrants for every one job Americans has lost. So she has shown her economic policy already, and that should be enough. I'm not a Trump supporter. Okay, I don't like Trump either. However, Kamala has shown who she is. So neither candidate is good, and I think neither candidate won.
There you go. Thank you so much. Isaiah Washington, my brother Isaiah. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up? I'm not gonna stay long. You know, we've been chopping it up on the back channels, man. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta go to DC to show my movie at the Capitol tomorrow. Throw me a prayer out there for that, man. Look, I've been saying this, and I was in a room about 5,000 MAGA people, right? And I listened and I listened. The problem we have is, you know, people very shallow. We're not counting out the people that are not paying attention, that is just struggling to pay their bills and buy food. This is going to come down to like what happened in 1863 in my 61-year-old Black American Negro Freedman Foundational Black American opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
The rubber has hit the road, man. And in all these spaces, they never talk about cities for actions. They never talk about new Office for New Americans. And they never talk about the Black American vote. They never want to hear it, man. And, you know, I keep telling them, I said, you know what? We got people in this country that have a takeover spirit. Y'all are descendants of immigrants that fled. But y'all not descendants of people that bled on this American soil. So it's going to come down to the nitty gritty at the 11th hour. They're going to be looking to us to do that Christmas addicts things. And we're going to have to make a decision. We're going to have to make a decision. We'll help you again, historically, but we need those tangibles. Matter of fact, you know what? They're going to give up the tangibles. Like Mark Carter says, this immigration thing, which she never addressed the economy. I'm tired of this identity politics, this feminist equality shit, and all this racist rhetoric and bullshit. I'm going to say this, family. We go outside. The Democrats showed us, and the Union Party showed us what they're prepared to do. If this man does get back in office, they're going to burn shit down and bail people out. But this is going to come down to...
Give a grown man a voice. Because a lot of shit just been soft. I'm sorry. I just got to tell the truth. And what he just said was just some real shit. Like, man, we gonna make a business deal or what, bro? We see, we know what it is. We know what 64 was. We know y'all signed a contract. So let's stop playing dumb. Let's stop playing stupid. That's why motherfuckers is tired of the Democrats. Tired of playing, you know. Motherfuckers are tired of playing stupid.
No. A foundational Black American and the Black American Negro Freedman that's going to save this nation again. Yeah. That's all I want to say on that, man. I'm going to drop down and listen a little bit, then I got to get on this plane, man. But keep doing what you're doing, Tyreek, man, and you know what it is, man.
Absolutely. And you have a safe trip over there, too, by the way. Let's get KJ. KJ.
Hey, good evening, Tyreek. Good evening, family. I just want to say a couple of things. There's about 3 things I want to say.
Yes.
I'm offended that we can never have a pure American freedman descendant as a candidate. That's one. Like, I'm offended by that. 2, I want to say at least Donald Trump addressed and said African American or Black people and jobs.
Yeah.
Tonight. She never addressed us at all, period. Never mentioned us. And when it comes to, I just hope that our people, you know, collectively masses, don't, especially women, don't get stuck on that one issue, which is abortion, which we've totally outdone ourselves with that anyway.
Yeah.
And then we got fibroids, we got all these things. We're just gonna genocide ourselves on out the picture.
Yeah.
I'm in there. Thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you so much. Kubaz, are you still in here? Kubaz?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
How you doing, Kubaz?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. Where you from, brother?
I'm from Atlanta, my man, but I'm in California now.
Oh, cool. All right, so what do you think about the debate?
I mean, the problem I saw was Kamala could not dominate the moderators.
Okay.
She tried to get her point across, and she couldn't speak over them, and that hurt her. And Trump dominated the debate. Like if you were to look at the time, I don't know what it is. If you look at the time, he's probably 70%. She was 30%. We were looking for her to say, "Hey, here's what I'm going to do. Here's my plan." Now, I'm a Trump supporter. I'll be transparent about that.
Okay.
But I will give. I'm also I voted Obama the second time.
Okay.
I gotta be honest. She came out the gate and said her plan. She came out the gate and said her economic plan. That was the first shit she was talking about.
I will pick the best. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, I'm this and that. Anyways, she failed to come to the plate. She had the chance.
Okay. There it is. All right. Thank you so much. Hoods, that you coughing over there, Hoods?
Yeah, man. I'm in Vegas, man. So I'm smoking good, man.
See, man, you put that blunt down, man. What you doing up there in Vegas?
Man, watching the debate, man, and I just think Kamala, like the other lady said, man, she did not mention black. I think she spun that real well. I just think she had a bunch of word salad, and I think Kamala, she doesn't speak on the policy, and I think that's where she got like the young African Americans and just the young people, period. Like everybody's so attached to social media, and we're not really paying attention to the policies. Like Trump said, I'm more focused on us going to war, and then with them trying to implement the draft now.
Yeah.
And I'm just like looking at my daughters and my kids and some of my nieces and nephews. Like we're looking at the next 4 years, but are we looking at the next?
They did that same draft fear mongering shit when I was in high school. You live long enough, you it's a pattern. You see. They do the same shit.
Next 12 years?
Yep. Good point, brother. Let's get brother Marcel in the building. Marcel?
Hey, Tyreek, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you, brother?
I'm doing well. So let me say, first of all, as far as who won the debate, I'm going to give it to Trump, but let me explain why. First of all, Trump should have done way better because all Kamala Harris had to do was not fall flat on her face.
Right.
So the bar was very low for her. And to be fair, she didn't really fall flat on her face. She didn't do well, but she didn't do as awful as she typically does when speaking. Second of all, as awful as things are now in our country, Trump had many opportunities to call her out and hold her accountable and tie the awful conditions we're having in this country from the economy to the border to her, and he failed to do so because Trump is so undisciplined and he just wants to talk about how great he is. So Trump should have done a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely.
However,
go ahead.
This just proves how weak Kamala Harris is. Trump won in the last 30 seconds when he said she's talking about all she's going to do. She's had 3.5 years to do it. Why isn't she do it now? And that's how he ended up winning in those last 30 seconds.
In the last 30 seconds, shut your ass. Go sit down. Just go sit down.
I land there.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that right there, when he was able to close real strong, and you remember that. He was able to close real strong. But let's get Jason in here. Mr. Jason, how are you?
Hey, what's up? How's everybody?
I remember the whole ass whooping. the last 30 seconds, you just happened to throw a haymaker.
Doing tonight? Yeah, I believe a little differently. I believe Kamala won. I believe he didn't answer any policy questions. He didn't lay out any policies that he was going to be implemented like he always does. He never answers any kind of policy questions. She let us know that she's going to put money into first-time homeowners, buyers' pockets. She's going to help with increasing the child credit. They're going to lower taxes for, middle-class America and try to continue to do what they've been doing with building up the economy through the middle class, for the middle class. And I think she did a great job. I look forward to voting for her. And that's that.
There you go, my man. Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate you, sir. All right, let's get AE Axe.
Hey, what's going on? Appreciate you for having me. I'm gonna say Trump won. I agree with you in that last 30 seconds. He came on strong. He talked about the last 3 years. She hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't about to keep on doing the last 30-second game. That's crazy. Yeah, he said the dog and cats babble was weird. It took me out. And yeah, I have no faith in Trump right now. They trying to stretch it. They said the last 30 seconds Trump won. That's crazy. It's an hour. What? That's just crazy, man. It's over. It's